Trying to quit smoking? You don't have to quit alone. Way to Quit is here if you need help, have questions, or just need to talk. Tips, resources, and coaches are just a phone call away. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. That's 1-800-QUIT-NOW or visit waytoquit.org.
For such a crazy car market where no one has vehicles, Tim Daly Infiniti is your home for an incredible selection of great quality used vehicles for any budget. And the best part? Most are backed by the Tim Daly Forever Warranty. Tim Daly Infiniti still wants your trade-in or to simply buy your car outright with a quick payoff. Don't wait. Come see us today. Think Tim Daly Infiniti and think
it's forever your warranty.
KSL News Time 3:16. The three things you need to know this hour. First,
Vivint Arena will require anyone coming in to be fully vaccinated or test negative for COVID within 72 hours of going there. The new rules are effective come Thursday. I'm KSL News Radio's Carol Hoffelmeyer.
Second, the Utah Marine Darren Taylor Hoover, who was killed during an attack in Afghanistan, has been laid to rest at Arlington National Cemetery. Flags in Utah are flying at half-staff to honor him. Third, our biggest traffic trouble spot.
That's going to be eastbound I-80, where we have a multiple vehicle crash with possible injuries approaching 1300 East. 3 right lanes of traffic are blocked and delays are stacking up quickly. Ricky Meese in the KSL Traffic Center.
Another nice one, sunshine up to 80. I'm Grant Wayman, KSL Weather Center.
It's 75 degrees, now KSL's top national stories.
From ABC News, I'm Michelle Franzen. In Del Rio, Texas, the thousands of migrants that have been at camp under a bridge in the border town have been cleared. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas.
To date, DHS has conducted 17 expulsion flights to Haiti with approximately 2,000 individuals.
He says more than 12,000 migrants have been relocated to other U.S. facilities waiting to be processed. The Biden administration facing criticism for its handling of the situation. Mayorkas says an investigation continues into images that appear to show some border patrols on horseback using reins on some of the migrants.
Let me be clear. The department does not tolerate any mistreatment of any migrant and will not tolerate any violation of its values, principles, and ethics.
Horse patrols on the border have been suspended while the investigation continues. In Arizona this hour, state Republicans presenting findings of the Republican-led review of the 2020 election results in Maricopa County. Early drafts affirming that Joe Biden won the overall vote in the county and are expected to show Donald Trump received fewer than the official count indicated. President Biden forging new alliances today for his policies in the Indo-Pacific region, hosting a roundtable with leaders from India, Japan, and Australia. A day after a CDC advisory panel signed off on Pfizer's COVID booster shot for Americans over 65 and individuals at high risk, CDC's director, Dr. Rochelle Walensky, explained her decision to expand boosters to include frontline and essential workers.
Withholding access for boosters from these people and communities would only worsen the inequities that I have committed to fight against.
Health experts still urging more Americans to get their first COVID shot. House Democrats narrowly passed their Women's Health Protection Act today. That bill, though, will face opposition by Republicans in the Senate. You're listening to ABC News.
Now the KSL In-Depth. Moab has found itself in the center of a couple of high-profile murder cases. There's the Gabby Petito Brian Laundrie domestic incident. And weeks before that, the double murder of Kylan Schulte and Crystal Turner. Joining me live now is Kyle Dunphy from the Deseret News. And Kyle, you wrote a story about the locals in Moab, and people are really freaked out by all of this.
Yeah, Jeff, I should preface this by saying, if you want to go to Moab this weekend, go to the parks, go camping, get a hotel, go to a restaurant, whatever you like to do, you'll probably still have fun. But a lot of locals are hurting. There's just this general sense of uncertainty and shared grief. A lot of people I talk with don't want to go into the LaSalle Mountains, the mountains outside of town where Kylan and Crystal were murdered. Some are genuinely afraid that there could still be someone up there. And for a lot of people, there's just kind of darkness over the area. The sheriff's department also hasn't conveyed whether they think that the murderer or murderers were people passing through town or whether they were local, which for a lot of people is really unnerving, especially those that work nights in the service industry. As one person put it, when they walk home at night looking at all the homes, they find themselves asking, maybe the murderer lives there, maybe they live there, and so that's kind of I think emblematic of what a lot of people in Moab are going through.
The locals, right? So then you add to that that body cam of Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie, and has that impacted people as well there?
Yeah, so I mean, it definitely put Moab, in the headlines for two just really kind of horrible things. Sean Paul Schultz, the father of Kylan, he told me he really wanted there to be a connection between Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito and his daughter's murderer. He that would have likely been the first big lead in the case, and it would have probably brought in the FBI. At the same time, he collected over 40 clues from locals, and not a single one has had anything to do with Gabby Petito. So there's this, Moab has been in the headlines for two really horrible things, but at the same time, a lot of people were really hoping that there would be a connection because there's this general sense that the Grand County Sheriff's Department is understaffed, and having the FBI come in would be, just a big help.
This is Kyle Dunphy. You can check out his article at Deseret.com. Kyle, what's the deal? In your article, you mentioned people are afraid to talk to the police about what they might have observed or what they might know?
Yeah, so again, it kind of just goes back to that sense that there could still be someone in town, and that kind of has a chilling effect. A lot of people think this was a hate crime. So for Moab's LGBTQ community, the thought that there could still be, someone who a homophobic murderer in town, that's really unsettling. And another person told me, if this was a tourist, that's still really unsettling because there's millions of tourists that come through Moab every year, and the idea that there are tourists coming through that are doing these horrible things, again, it's just it's impacting what is, typically a really friendly and welcoming community of about 5,000 people.
Very interesting article. Kyle Dunphy from Deseret News. You can see it at Deseret.com. Thanks for joining us. KSL News Time 3:22. We're running late, but I wanted to get to that story. Now, we're brought to you by Zions Bank, your business banking home, and here's Ricky Meese.
It's a crash with injuries involving multiple vehicles eastbound I-80 approaching 1300 East. 3 right lanes of traffic are blocked, and delays are pretty much all the way back to State Street and a lot of stop-and-go speeds there. And if you're traveling northbound on I-15 and expecting to exit to go eastbound on I-80, be prepared for delays. Southbound I-15, spots of heavy and slow traffic between 5300 and 114th South. Steve?
Penn Salt Lake PD still responding to a crash on West Temple at about 17 South this afternoon. Northbound 15 rolling along from downtown SLC into Davis County. Got some thicker traffic through Centerville right now, plus Kaysville to Clearfield. You're going to be on the brakes there. Southbound I-15 busy between Riverdale and Sunset. And those construction slowdowns, northbound 89 between SR 193 and the I-84 ramps. Flu shots are available at all Macy's pharmacy locations. No appointment necessary. Symptoms of flu and COVID-19 are very similar. So get protection and get your flu shot today. For locations, visit Macy's.com. Steve Carlson in the KSL Traffic Center.
Traffic and weather together on the 9s, and here's your 7-day forecast with Grant Wayman.
Nice day out there, sunshine and up to 80 degrees today. Tomorrow, 83 and mostly sunny, and we're going to have a great weekend. It gets even warmer Sunday. We're up to 85, and again, mostly sunny. 84 is going to be the high on Monday. Again, lots of sunshine, a few more clouds Tuesday, and a high of 82. And then it cools down with rain coming on Wednesday. The high that day, 70, and only 69 on Thursday with more scattered showers. I'm Grant Wayman, KSL Weather Center.
We have a picture-perfect 75 degrees.
Lose that summer vacation weight quickly and reset your metabolism with NJ Diet. NJ Diet uses new technology that consists of hair and saliva sampling to customize a personal weight loss program just for you. They contractually guarantee that you will shed 20 to 40 plus pounds in only 40 days. NJ Diet is a hormone detoxification system that evaluates and targets each individual person's needs, then balances your hormones where the side effect is weight loss. Then NJ Diet utilizes DNA testing fasting to create your personal diet plan and workout regimen so you can keep that weight off. Full supervision is provided every step of the way, and you even get a doctor's personal email and phone number. NJ Diet is all natural, which means no shots, no hormones, no prepackaged foods, and no surgery. They're at the Sugar House Center in Salt Lake and around the world with live online video consultations. Call 855-5NJ-DIET. That's 855-5NJ-DIET, or log on to njdiet.com to lose that weight for good. That's njdiet.com.
Well, everybody's heading back to school, and we've got a long summertime of wear and tear on your home. Kids in and out, pets in and out, in the rearview mirror now. That's why this is the perfect time of year. This change of the seasons, it's the time to call Zero Res, who can really take care of that wear and tear on your home. Residue is a dirt magnet. It attracts dirt right back down into the carpet fibers, causing spots to reappear. Your carpet will get dirtier faster, and that's why Zero Res leaves zero residue behind. A revolutionary cleaning process that cleans better than soap, and it's safe for your kids and your pets. Why don't you give them a call right now? Put them to work for you, especially with this great deal. Only $33 per room, plus a fourth room is cleaned for free when you make your appointment now. 801-288-9376, or go to ZeroResSaltLake.com or ZeroResDavisWeber.com.
How would you like up to a guaranteed 10% growth on your retirement income and up to a 10% bonus up front? That's right, up to 10% per year and an upfront bonus just for opening an account. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and if you have money dying in the bank, an IRA or a 401k, guarantee it and allow it to grow up to 10% per year for your retirement income. Do the math, and you'll guarantee to double your money in 10 years, which you can use for lifetime retirement income. Did I mention the up to 10% bonus on top of that just for opening an account? Call Trajan Wealth to learn how. These are the highest guarantees that I know of, and you can't afford to miss it. With an up to 10% bonus just for opening an account, it's not going to last long. Call Trajan Wealth today, 801-899-7600, 801-899-7600, or visit us online at TrajanWealth.com.
Guarantees are based on the claims-paying ability of the issuing insurance company.
It's time to buy that suit you've been holding off on. Mr. Mack has the right suit at the right price for any occasion. Visit them at one of their 9 Mr. Mack locations.
On Wall Street today, the Dow gained 33 points. The S&P was up a mere 6. The NASDAQ was down 4 to wrap up the work week.